Welcome in the arena. My name's Allyson Klein. We're coming to you from the OCP Summit in San Jose, California, and it's a Data Insights episode, which means I'm with Jeniece Wnorowski. Hey, Jeniece, how's it going?
Hey, Allyson, doing well.
I see that you brought an old friend back for another episode. Tell me who we're talking to today.
I did bring back an old friend, but not just an old friend, an organization that continues to morph and evolve and grow. Very excited today to be speaking with Peak AIO. Today we have Roger Cummings, the CEO of Peak AIO. Welcome back, Roger.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it very, very much.
So why don't we just start, because some of our listeners might have missed our first episode together. Why don't we just start with an introduction of Peak AIO and your focus on the market?
Yeah, sounds great. So Peak AIO really initially addressed the challenge of new customers getting into AI and really not understanding the infrastructure that's necessary. Mm-hmm. They bought the GPU, they had this innovation, and they all of a sudden saw it crawling, right? So Peak AIO really started around how do we gain the most highest performance in the smallest footprint, and meaning we can provide, and that's kind of our secret sauce very early, mm-hmm. is getting line speed performance on of a single server.
Wow. Okay.
So Roger, let's dive right into it, I guess, sure. Right? One of Peak AIO's innovations, right, is your PFNS, a new open source tool.
Yeah.
So file system rather, and you just did a lot of announcing around this.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we're very excited about
it. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we started that, software defined, put software on a commodity server, turn that server into a rocket ship for AI. Well, that was great, and we had some great success together in providing that performance on a single node. Well, now customers want to, obviously for training and expansion of AI applications, is scale that across the file system. But the challenge out there is there's a lot of, private kind of or code that's out there that's proprietary code, proprietary code out there. So we wanted to open up. We worked very closely with Los Alamos National Labs to build this open source PNFS solution that will match the performance of storage as well as the scale of the file system that people need today.
Now, you've also employed a modular framework to drive improved successes of AI applications. Can you talk about that a bit?
Yeah, actually, one of your earlier presentations, I remember someone mentioned about failures is way too expensive today. Uh-huh. And it really doesn't need to be. And that's where we took our architecture, our modular form of high performance data storage, put the file system on top, and it's automatically going to recognize as you add more and more nodes. So it'll scale in a linear fashion across data storage as well as file performance. So It doesn't have to be cost prohibitive to take risks and build innovation. And you need to fail sometimes, right? You learn more from doing it.
That's very true.
And your new 2U AI data server, right, mm-hmm. Gives you tremendous throughput and density.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about how you make the innovation possible around the trade-offs of power, thermal, and energy. Performance too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and you're going to see that as we grow across the file system too, which is really exciting. So together with Solidigm, we built a tremendous amount of success around this modular footprint because we're able to go very dense with the power of the Solidigm innovation, and then it's less infrastructure. A lot of our competitors start at 12 to 10 to 15 type of nodes just to get the same level of performance. We can get the same level of performance in a sixth of the infrastructure necessary.
Amazing.
Now, the last thing that I saw hit my radar on Peak AIO was your latest round of investment. Tell us what that opens the door to and how did that come together?
Really, we're taking the success that we've had and we're a little bit older dogs. We've done this for a while, right? So we had the company and we had, this is our 5th year of the company, and we've had great success in the UK. Mark Klarczynski, who is our founder and chief strategy officer, did an incredible job building the company. The references, there's some incredible accounts in the UK. And now I'm on board now about a year and a half, brought the investment in. Now it's about going global around the world to take this innovation of this modular approach to it and its economic approach to being successful along the way. So we're real excited about integrating with partners and both at the OEM and ODM level. So we're real excited about what that funding allows us to do.
Now, we're obviously at OCP today. Can you tell us a little bit about your collaboration and alignment with OCP standards?
Yeah. And I think it's a perfect, I think Peak is perfectly aligned to what they stand for. You think about our open PNFS solution, customers need to make things simple. So I spent the entire week today talking about building what we call t-shirt sizes of offerings. Make things simple. In order for us to allow customers to be successful with AI, we got to make things packaged for them, both packaged at the partner level that we do, as well as the systems integrator and the resellers out there. So bringing that together on top of an open standard is really what customers need.
Now, I think that we're at OCP Summit, everybody's talking about how do you increase GPU utilization, and we all design this technology to serve customer requirements. Can you give me some examples of how customers have benefited?
Yeah, absolutely. We're kind of benefiting from the maturity of AI, right? Before you have these large scale training models. Well, now inference is coming into play, and we provide a really, really nice, high performance, scalable, both in performance and in file systems, solution to address the inference needs that they have, both at the edge. So things like, and I'm hearing more and more of this federated training.
Sure.
So getting closer to that edge, and we fit really, really nicely into that scenario.
Can you say more about federated training?
Yeah, there's so many applications. We're building this infrastructure to gain intelligence. So let's capture that intelligence as close as we can to the data. So, and we're a great fit for that, capturing that data, that intelligence, that data that's going to improve the inference models, and then move that to the master model, improve the overall architecture.
Really cool. Yeah. Closed loop.
And we've got some great examples for customers across many verticals doing that.
So looking ahead, what trends or challenges do you see AIO tackling with your software? And I would also love to know your positioning on how you're different from other competitors in this space.
Yeah. So I think the biggest challenges that we're seeing is, again, there is a lot of, I think, repatriation of resources that need to take place, right? We need to have less infrastructure and more success. And I think that we're a great partner to do that with. How we differentiate from our competitors is exactly that. We're now going to take our economies of scale at a smaller level, and then also put a file system on that takes advantage of that as they scale forward. I think we have some great innovation coming up above and beyond the file system that's going to really allow folks to have a really deep and rich memory tier and working with Solidigm as well, become more and more intelligent about those AI workloads, so we can move those specific AI workloads. And that's where you're going to see Peak really advance, is in the understanding of those workloads, so we can move those to the appropriate tiers within the Solidigm environment as well as others.
Do you have a specific industry set you're really kind of going after, or is it broad?
In the beginning, we focused on life science, healthcare, university research, as well as government. Now that's really, the file system really allows everybody to get in at the very early stages of AI and grow. So it's really open to any organization that wants to get the performance and the simplicity and the scale.
That's so cool. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Today was no different. Really insightful conversation. For those of us who are watching online, who want to learn more, where do you send them for more information?
Yeah, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, but also, of course, our company website. It's peakaio.com. And we're happy to talk to you a little bit more about our infrastructure, and importantly, match you up with one of our partners. We have a growing network of partners, and happy to. The thing of it is, let's deliver a package solution that you can be successful with and grow.
Well, thank you so much, Roger. And with that wraps another episode of Data Insights. Thanks so much, Jeniece, for the collaboration.
Thank you, Allyson. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you. Appreciate your time very much.